today's class we will learn about problems on half-range Fourier series. The problem is find the cosine half-range series for the function f of x is equal to x into L minus x in the range x greater than or equal to 0 less than or equal to L. The solution of this problem we'll see now.
Hello students, we'll see the problem on half-range series. The problem is find the cosine half-range series for f of x is equal to x into L minus x, where x is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to L. So the cosine half-range Fourier series of f of x in 0, L is given by f of x is equal to a naught upon 2 plus summation n from 1 to infinity an cos of n pi x upon L. So this is a cosine half range Fourier series. We'll give equation number 1 for this. Next, where here a naught value is 2 upon L 0 integration 0 to L f of x dx, and the an value is 2 upon L integration 0 to L f of x cos of n pi x upon L into dx. So we need to find the value of a naught and an, and these two values will apply in equation number 1, and we'll see what is the cosine half range series. Now we'll start one by one. So as we know that the a naught value is nothing but what here, it is 2 upon L, because L value as per the given interval L will remain L only. So integration 0 to L, the value of f of x is x into L minus x into dx. So you multiply this x to this bracket, so we'll get what here, xl minus x square. Now integration of this xl minus x square is, so L we need to treat as a constant, so 2 upon L as it is, L you treat as it is constant. Integration of x is x square by 2, this minus sign as it is. So integration of x square is x cube upon 3, so close with the limit 0 to L. So we'll rearrange, then we'll apply the value of what here, upper and lower limit to this entire integrated part. We'll see the next step now. Next, a naught is equal to, so if you apply the upper limit, it will become L cube upon 2 minus L cube upon 3, and lower limit if you apply it will become 0. So now on 2 upon L as it is, take the LCM. So LCM is what here, 6, cross multiply, so 3L cube minus 2L cube. So 3L cube minus 2L cube will become what here, L cube upon 6. So this 2 upon L as it is, 1L, and among this 1L cancel. So 2 and 2s are 1s are 2 3s are. So therefore a naught value will get what here, L cube L square upon 3. So once we get the a naught value, so we need to simplify for what here, an now. So an is equal to 2 upon L integration 0 to L, the value of f of x is Lx minus x square, already we know it, and into cos of n pi x upon L into dx. So this is the value of what here, our f of x into cos of n pi x upon L into dx. So we need to integrate. So this integration we need to apply what here, again Bernoulli's rule. So u into v formula. So just to see here, already I have applied. So 2 upon L as it is, I have kept Lx minus x square as it is. So integration of cos n pi x upon L is sine of n pi x upon L divided by n pi upon L. So formula minus differentiation of Lx minus x square is L minus 2x it is, because L is constant, in differentiation of x is 1, differentiation of x square is 2x here. So this n pi upon L we need to carry, it will become L upon n pi. Integration of sine n pi x upon L is nothing but minus times cos n pi x upon L divided by n pi upon L. So next, but this is again differentiable. So differentiation of plus sign, differentiation of L minus 2x is 0 minus 2. So this L upon n pi and minus n pi upon L will become what here, minus L square upon pi n square pi square, and integration of cos is what here? Sine of n pi x upon L divided by n pi upon L. Integration from 0 to L. Limit from 0 to L. So here I have given arrow mark which tends to 0. It means both sine term, first term and last term belongs to sine, and if you apply upper and lower limit both in the first term and the last term in place of x, so it will become, if you apply upper limit it will become sine n pi, but sine n pi is 0, and if you apply lower limit it will be sine of 0. Sine of 0 is what here again? Complete 0. 0 into entire. So therefore I can say that, so first term and the last term will vanish because of upper and lower limit. So therefore only middle term is left, that I have collected here, which is nothing but an is equal to 2 upon L minus 2x into L square upon n square pi square cos of n pi x upon L, limit from 0 to L. So we need to take constant term here first, and we need to apply upper and lower limit. So constant term is what here? L square upon this, L square upon n square pi square will take out completely. So and then the remaining part will apply the upper and lower limit. So upper limit is L, lower limit is 0. If you apply here, so upper limit, so what happens we'll see. So therefore an is equal to 2L upon n square pi square. If you apply upper limit, in place of x as L, you will get L minus 2L into cos of n pi, because L cancels. If you apply lower limit x as 0, you will get L minus 0 into cos of 0. So therefore on some L minus 2L is minus L. So cos n pi is nothing but minus 1 raised to n, and L minus 0 is L. L into cos of 0 is 1, so L into 1 is L. So therefore on final simplification and take L common among this, we'll get L into L, this L will become L square, and here we'll get minus 1 raised to n minus 1. So on taking minus sign common, we'll get finally minus 2L square upon n square pi square into minus 1 raised to n plus 1. So this is the required value of an. So this an and the value of a naught will apply in the equation number 1. So on applying in equation number 1, we'll get what here? Thus the required cosine half range series is given by f of x is equal to L square by 6 minus, this is the value of a naught, and this is the simplified form of what here? An value, that is 2L square upon pi square has taken common. So summation n from 1 to infinity, 1 upon n square, 1 plus minus 1 raised to n cos of n pi x upon L. So this is the required cosine half range Fourier series of the given function.